Hey guys, it's Rob from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives. Hey, we're out here today camping at a lovely little spot. It's called Sheraton Bush Camping, and it's available on Hip Camps if you're interested. It's out sort of out near Ipswich direction. I'll give you an idea. So not very far away from Brisbane, so if you live near Brisbane and you want a quick night somewhere you can go camping overnight, it's a real nice spot to come to. Come on out here. But hey, the reason for the video today, it's not about that, it's actually about the Companion Aquaheat Lithium Shower. So I thought I'd show you it just in the car. Now, way we actually use this is if we're off camping and we're just taking the vehicle by itself, we actually keep this in the back of the car. So I thought I'd show you and explain how it all works for you. So this here is the Companion Aquaheat Lithium. So it runs on a lithium battery, which means you don't have to run on mains power all the time. Although you can, if you need to plug it in to recharge it, you can do that as well. It's a hot water system, and what that basically means is in the back of it around here, I'll just show you. Just up over in there, you're going to see that's the gas cylinder that this guy runs on. So that's one of the little Companion little green gas cans that you can get, and it just sits in the back and is screwed in there permanently. So when you need to replace it, you just take that off and screw on a new gas can as well. Hey. It does run on battery, but as you can, if you wanted to, sorry, you can actually get the cigarette socket and you can plug that in and run it on the power as well. But I only plug that in generally, I know when the battery's starting to get a bit low. I haven't needed to be quite honest. Generally what I'll do is I'll run it and I'll see the battery starts to go down and I'll plug it in and let it recharge and then disconnect it again. So I've had this sitting in the car for a couple of months and it's still fully charged. You'll see the battery strength just up over the top up over here. And yeah, she's still fully charged as well. So the way that this actually works is it comes supplied with a power cable, which goes in the top hole up here. It has another cable here, which actually has a pump down at the end of this hose. Now, I don't have mine set up exactly like that. I've modified it, and I'll show you why. And then the other thing that they do come with is the shower rose. So this hose goes off, and then you get your shower rose here also. So what I've done, I've modified mine. So you might notice sitting right beside it over here, there is a water tank, and that water tank goes all the way over the side of the vehicle. It holds around about 42 litres, I think, roughly, of water. So it's a great water source that you can use, that's in your vehicle at all times. I put mine midway in the vehicle, so it puts the weight a little bit more forward. At the moment, it's empty, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to demo this, but I will be able to show you how it all works and that, just so you know. So now what I've done, the tweaks that I've made on this thing here is if we just open up this little guy here and we will get the camera just down here. So you'll see just over here you've got the little pump. So what I've done is I've gone and found one of the lowest water flow rates on them because I didn't want this to be wasting water on me. So one thing, when you're camping, you only got 42 litres of water there for showers. You need to try and minimise the amount of water wastage that you've got in that situation. So that's what I did, and the way I've actually got this in is you'll see just down there, I put in a little T section so the hose just goes through, and that hose just goes back through to over here. So this is the way I actually normally fill it. So you'll see on the side up over here I've got a normal hose fitting, so this will pop off. Just difficult to do with one hand. And so there, you'll put your normal hose fitting onto that, and then this is going through a food grade hose, and then goes back into the little valve here which you use to open and close. So when you want water to come out, you just open that valve up and the water will come out, and then that just goes back off to the bottom of the water tank. So that's how I've done it. The other thing I did as well is that pump that we're seeing just over here is actually just wired into the same socket. Runs off the exact same power outlet for it as well, and that works perfectly. So I'll just close this back up and I'll show you how I attached it in. So I'll just move these out of the way. So inside here, you buy these from Bunnings, if I remember correctly. I just bought a pack from Bunnings. They're just T sections, and you'll see they've got little ribbing on them as well. And so what you need to do is you need to cut the hose. So I had that hose which is going all the way out, and I've cut it and I've inserted this in between, and then I've run a T section off, which actually goes into the water pump which is attached to that, and then from the water pump then goes off into this guy over here. The way that these guys work is pretty simple. So you'll see over here you've got a little power button as well. So this guy just here. So if you hold this one on for a moment, it'll turn it on. This guy over here actually turns the pump on, so we won't do that today. Unfortunately, I haven't got any water in here, so a bit pointless doing that. But this guy here goes and adjusts the temperature of the water that's coming out as well. So yeah, what I normally do is the shower rose. I normally store it in my little drifter bag over the side over there, and then I put the drifter bag in it. Actually just shoves straight down the side up over here as well. The other thing I did do as well is I put in a bit of timber just on the side over here. It works twofold. It squeezes it in so it doesn't move around all the time on me. Allows me to strap it in so it can't move back and forth. And look, some people may say, oh, you know, it's a bit too close to the travel buddy oven that's sitting up here, but these things are insulated. There's no heat that comes out here. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly safe. It's got an insulated front door as well. I should do a little review and show you how these things work. They're a brilliant little product to get as well. So yeah, hope that's been of use to you guys, and we will catch you next episode. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, it's Rob from Australian Camping and 4-Wheel Drives. Hey, we are out here at a lovely spot. What's its name again?